Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Trust me, I would not steer you wrong. How are you today?
Irritable.
Uh-oh. On your day off?
Yeah, 8 o'clock this morning, my neighbor upstairs decided he wants to demolish his apartment.
Yeah, they have no concern. They start construction at some of the apartments I've been at 5 a.m. in the morning on a Sunday. They don't care.
Yeah, he started at 8 and he ended at 12. So maybe he stopped for lunch.
Yeah, that's probably it. That's probably
I
it.
went to bed very late last night,
Oh boy.
but hopefully the exercise will wake me up. Okay, the resistance bands are still on the way,
Okay.
so should be here by next week.
I would think so. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I
Also-
wanted to plan your
Yeah.
workouts in advance, and I was thinking, and if you have other ideas, please let me know. Then maybe for the first 2 to 3 weeks, we do full body workouts with the bands. So the same basic stuff we've been doing, incorporating the resistance bands, but then after that, moving to 2 body parts per day. So we cover your whole body in a week with a little more focus.
That sounds fine, as long as we do a lot of focus on the core, stomach.
Okay. Yeah, we can focus
That's
more.
fine.
Glad you mentioned that, because I wasn't thinking of that, to be honest with you, but I do have a workout that I did create for that.
Well, it looks like the resistance bands are with the actual delivery driver, so should be here tomorrow or Sunday. Tomorrow, probably.
Yeah, more than likely. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Good. I'm almost as excited as you are.
Start with?
Yeah, so today we'll go back to day 1,
Push-ups.
which is knee push-ups, your favorite.
Cool. Let's try. Uh, 10. So we're doing 10.
Yeah. Today's my first day back at work.
We went back. We went back on Wednesday, but the classes were cancelled. So I start classes tomorrow.
Ah, not bad. My old school started yesterday, and I live in the same building with some of those teachers, so it was kind of a nice feeling to know that I went out for a day trip and they went to work. We went to a Buddhist temple, which we did not know was on top of a mountain.
They usually are.
Yeah, yeah.
These temples are always on top of a mountain.
Yeah. And they had the sacred 999 steps.
Not 1,000, 999.
Well, just to cover it, we backtracked 2 steps. So we could say we did 2,000 steps in total. Up and down.
Nice.
Don't want to be a liar.
2,000 steps up and down. God.
But what they don't tell you is that there's like, I guess you'd call it landings or platforms where you would walk straight or slightly on an incline for quite some time before you hit the next set of steps. So 999 actual steps, but quite a distance more. They said it was
Yeah.
2.5 kilometers up.
That's actually quite far. It's not bad.
And then the entrance and the parking lot are very far away too. I made a video of it. It'll post on YouTube soon.
Set 2, yeah. That's cool.
Oh, I like your table. No, that's your bed. I'm sorry. It looks like a tile table or a marble top.
Oh, I can hear him playing with his tools upstairs.
Oh, okay.
I hope he doesn't start again.
Oh, neither does my dog.
But he's using a drill.
Ah, yeah. They love the
All
nail
morning.
gun here. They use the nail gun more than
Yeah.
anything in China.
Now the guy upstairs is using his drill the entire morning. Whenever he takes a break to change nails or something, I swear at him. I don't know if you can hear me, but it makes me feel better.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Number 3.
Yes, sir.
Ugh. I'm surprised I can do 10. Ugh. What's next?
Front shoulder raises.
Just raises.
Slow motion. Dynamic resistance. You're in a pool of water. Somebody's taking a bath.
October, almost the end of the year. This year's gone by so quickly.
Yeah. Yes and no.
I'm taking annual leave next month.
You got something planned?
I'm not sure just yet.
Yeah, and actually, with what's going on, it's hard to plan anything.
Yeah, well, my girlfriend is quitting her job in 2 days. And it depends if she has a new job by the middle of November. If she doesn't, doesn't, then we'll go somewhere. If she does, then I'm not sure.
Right, yeah. Yeah, we were gonna go to my friend's hometown, but then we found out we need to take the swab test again. I said, you know what? I've taken it enough. I'll just stay home. There's enough stuff to do around here.
Oh, the swab tests. At least it's not the one that goes up your nose.
No, I never had that one.
Well,
I
I don't
did
want
have
to.
my second vaccine last week too.
I'm scared to get that one. I want to go for my vaccine. My school's supposed to organize it. We went last month, but I had bronchitis, so they wouldn't give me the injection. They wouldn't inject me because I had bronchitis. They said I had to come back, but I'm better. So I'm waiting for my school to organize round 2.
Yeah. Yeah, I did it through the school as well.
So does your wife also work here in China?
No, she's not working at the moment. She has some online things going on.
So how does her visa work? How does she stay in China?
Long story.
Okay. Because I know they're very difficult with visas here.
Yeah, she keeps a low profile.
Yeah. My first company got me the wrong visa. So if I got caught working, I would have been in trouble.
Yeah.
But luckily, the company I'm with now is quite large, a very large company. So they do everything by the book. So
Right.
I've got the great visa, everything.
Her basic income is converting Chinese money into Filipino money.
She's planning on retiring there.
Yeah. And there's a large Filipino population here. So they want to send money to their family on a monthly basis. She gets a small cut of it.
Nice.
But also a lot of them don't have WeChat Pay or a Chinese bank account. So a lot of times what they'll do, if they want to do their online shopping, they'll find a link, send it to my wife. My wife will make the purchase. They'll pay her cash. And then, so she's like I guess you would call it a Taobao agent without Taobao knowing.
Yeah. Hey, anything to make a little bit of money.
Yeah. We still got the business in the Philippines, so she's part of that.
I send money home every month to cover my credit card and just help my mom out. Luckily, the
law requires it.
luckily the South African rand is like almost 2 to 1.
Mhm.
So for every 1 RMB, I get 2 South African rands, which is nice.
There you go. Yeah, I got an ex-wife and a mortgage I'm paying off, and a divorce lawyer.
Good place. Well, I suppose China is a good place to make money to
Yeah.
pay off those things. I used my first job in China to pay off all my speeding fines.
Ah.
Yeah. Okay. that's number 3.
Yep.
What's next?
Next is the Cobra bridge combination.
Okay. I'll try doing the second part, see if my arm's okay.
Sure, yeah. Right.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's a mistake to try and be a hero during a workout.
Yeah.
Before a workout, it's okay, but I'll give you an example. The other day, I was doing shoulders in the gym, and in between sets, I was stretching, and I just felt a twinge, and I went, "Okay, that's the end of my day. I'm not going to risk anything until I know what it is." Fine the next day, but just awkward stretch.
I just don't think my arms are used to holding up or holding me up. The 3 of those.
Now and then to help that is just like lean against the wall and hold yourself up, not at an extreme angle, just and then or like a railing, like on a porch or a staircase.
Okay.
Nothing extreme, just conditioning. Get your
Yeah.
body used to it. Not asking you to push up, just to hold yourself. I actually thought about that yesterday when I was climbing the mountain, because when we were on the steps, I noticed that my back is straight, and it seemed easier than when we were going up inclines, and my whole body weight was leaning over.
Yeah.
So that's the same principle I'm thinking about with this, is that you'll be like leaning over, so you'll be exerting a little more strength than if you're standing up.
Yeah.
And I kept saying the whole time as I'm walking up, I said, if I could stand up straight right now, this would be easier. But I was just too bent over because of the angle of the incline. The reason I think going down was easier.
Yeah. Going down is always easier.
But at the
less
same
resistance.
time, there was a definite burning in my quads that there was not going up. And that was, I think, from like resisting the temptation to go faster.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do the back
Okay.
the other way. My arm's just a bit sore for it.
Maybe I should modify the next exercise then after this. That was dips, so that's probably not good either.
What is the 11th? Monday.
Yes.
Apparently, I'm going for my first vaccine on Monday.
There you go.
Just got a message. That was 3.
Yep.
Cool. What's next?
Okay, so on the schedule, we're set to do dips next, but I'm thinking if your arms were bad for the bridge, then dips is not a good idea. So what we could do is, I saw you had a water bottle.
What are they called? Skull crushers?
Kind of. This is an overhead tricep extension. Very skull crushers are generally with a barbell a little bit tighter in, but it's the same concept.
Okay.
Same.
Water bottle with water or no water?
With if you have. Whatever.
I've got a 5 liter.
No, just a small one, not like a big one. Just the little one you would just drink it out of.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, just
Then just
push it up in the air. Try and keep your elbows in. They're gonna go out. It's natural. When I do it every time, I basically fight to bring them back in. There you go. No.
you can do the same with the weight. You hold the weights.
Dumbbell,
The
yeah.
dumbbell behind.
Yeah.
I remember
The
doing that.
dumbbells that I
That's
do, they're a little bit on the heavy side, so I have to stop here, pick it up, stop here, position it, then go. So I always have like this brown patch on my chest from the dumbbells.
Yeah, I remember doing that as well with the weights.
You can also do it to the side with much lighter weights. There's nothing wrong with holding your arm in.
I remember doing that. I think we used to do 20 kg.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, I think I used to do about 20. That was a long time ago, but that's for your triceps, isn't it?
Yes, exactly.
I wonder if I feel okay after the vaccination.
Yeah, different people differently. I was very tired.
Well, at least a Monday for me is not too bad. I think I have 3 classes, and then I'm off the next day.
There you go.
Well, and we get paid on Monday.
Sunday for me.
We don't get paid on Sunday because it's a weekend. We get Monday.
Oh, I've made a lot of complaints about that. If you promise
It
to
doesn't-
be on the 10th, I want it on the 10th.
Yeah, they should pay it on the Friday. That way it'll be in over the weekend.
Yeah.
But no, we'll get it on Monday.
My second school, I think it was, the accountant just paid when she won. Oh, she's not feeling well. She didn't pay today. I got bills. Oh, she's on vacation. Oh, she went on a trip. I don't care.
I want my money.
Yeah, I want it on the day you promise it. The third and fourth schools are better at giving it to you beforehand if necessary. But the
This is
fourth
my
school
second.
is giving it to me in cash. And I'm like, I don't want, it's just WeChat it like everybody else. They say, oh, one of the foreign
Yeah,
teachers had a problem with that. They didn't trust it. I go, well, that's not my problem. My bank
my
doesn't take that
first,
much money at one time through the ATM.
yeah, my first school, because I didn't have a Chinese bank account,
Yeah.
they paid cash. It's like at the end of on payday, luckily there was a bank very close to where I worked, so I could just walk and deposit all the money.
Yeah.
It was not nice walking around that much money.
My first
But
guy
luckily,
was the most liberal thinking. He would give us half in cash or whatever percentage we decided in cash and send the rest to PayPal, believe it or not. He had a PayPal account. So we got to determine the amount we wanted. I'm sure if I had a Chinese bank account at the time, he would have transferred it straight there too. Very progressive thinking.
yeah, the bank account was the best and worst thing that could happen to me in China. It was nice to actually have access to WePay and Alipay, but then that also brought Meituan, the delivery app.
Yeah.
Such a bad idea for lazy people.
I haven't carried cash on me in years.
Yeah, since I got my bank account, no cash.
I go to this like 80-year-old barber on the street for 10 RMB, and he's the only guy in the whole city who doesn't take WeChat, so my wife has to give me cash for it.
Why doesn't he have WeChat?
Because he's 80 years
Everyone has WeChat.
He's 80 years old. He probably doesn't know what it is. But there's always a bunch of guys hanging around chatting with him. So I'm sure one of them I could give them the WeChat and then they could give him the cash.
Yeah. I don't think I've used cash in almost a year and a half now.
Yeah.
I had a whole bunch of cash in my drawer. One day I was cleaning out the drawers in the passage here. And I found like 160 RMB worth of cash.
Yeah.
And my cleaning lady was here that day, and her daily pay is 150. So I was like, well, yeah, 160 bucks cash.
There you go.
Easy way to get rid of it. I think I still have some money from Hong Kong.
See, that's the thing with my wife too. I was telling you that she takes cash from her friends to buy the merchandise, and they always give you the exact amount or close enough to it. But I only deal with the ATM, which only takes hundreds.
Yeah.
So that's where she's getting her cash from. Then they always give me like ripped or crumpled, and the bank machine doesn't take it.
Yeah, that happened to me the last time I flew home. I stopped in a Middle Eastern city. I remember what the name was. Doha.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was it, Doha.
I would never.
And I went to a restaurant to have food, and the guy gave me change. I think he gave me like $10 note or something, whatever it was, and it was torn, and I didn't realize. So when I went home that time, I converted all my cash into rands.
Right.
And I took this $10 note, and they said they wouldn't take it because it was torn. And I felt so stupid because like $10 in rands is like 60 or 70 rand.
Oh well.
So my stepfather collects different money. So he said he'd buy it off me for like 50 bucks. So that's why I still have some Hong Kong dollars. The next time I see him, he'll buy it off of me.
There you go.
Just collecting random money from random places that I've been. feel my arms going out. I have to remember to put it back in.
Yeah, it's natural. They just tend to flare out.
Okay, what's next?
Next is the standard calf raises.
Straight feet.
Yep.
Okay. Oh. Well, that's one exercise I don't have a problem with lifting my own weight. Number 2. Oh. Oh, God. Yeah, he stopped for lunch.
Yep. Which I'm sure included a nap.
Yeah. Finished. Okay, what's next?
For the two ab exercises, the knee raises, which I'm doing, which the camera doesn't show, so it really doesn't help you at all. When you're sitting on the edge of the bed and you're bringing your knees up to you.
With the knee raises, do I keep my legs straight?
No, bent.
I mean,
Right.
when I bring them,
That's it.
oh, I feel that one. After that, it's the
Heel touches, jackknives. Yep.
I think that's starting to be harder than the push-ups. Oh, but not too bad. Do you get paid for the wrestling stuff that you do?
Yeah, it's nothing to brag about. But the transportation is paid, the hotel is paid. At least one or two of the nights that we're there, dinner is purchased for us.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
At
It's
least
never
not
been anything more than a glorified hobby for me.
At least you don't have to pay for everything for that hobby. At least some things are paid for.
Yeah, yeah. Most things, yeah.
I don't have hobbies.
Yeah.
I play video games.
That's a hobby.
My girlfriend will disagree with that one. She hates when I play.
Yeah. A lot of the wrestlers play video games. I don't know too much about it myself. But...
Well, my justification is rather be at home playing video games than out drinking and doing stupid things.
Sure. Absolutely. We used to go to this one bar here in town where all they did was show on the video screen these gaming competitions. And I just don't get that. I don't understand. And I'm naive, I admit it, but I'd rather play a game than watch somebody else play a game.
I do both. I do play my own games. I play a variety of games. But occasionally, actually almost on a daily basis, I'll watch someone else play.
Yeah. Is it
And I'll watch
tips and pointers?
Watch them play games I play.
Right. Does that help
Sometimes
you
just
better?
No, sometimes I'm better than them. But it's the entertainment value that they offer.
Oh, okay.
When I'm playing by myself, it's just me playing the game. But when I watch someone playing it, they do their own commentary, they just make stupid mistakes, and then it adds entertainment value, I suppose.
Yeah. I never really understood that. Even when I was training to become a wrestler, I asked the guy, I said, "Are you coming tonight?" He goes, "No, wrestling's on TV." I go, "But you can do wrestling. Why are you watching it on TV when you can do it?"
I suppose that's true. But I mean, I watch a few different channels on YouTube that I enjoy because of how they present the game, how they play the game, and just as a group, what the stupid things that they do. So for me, it's just entertainment value.
Yep.
Okay, that's number 9. Number 3. Jackknife. That Drillington is driving me crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, number 2. My girlfriend's been watching dog videos recently.
Mhm.
She doesn't like dogs. She doesn't like pets. Anything that can bite or scratch, she doesn't like. She's scared of it. But she's been watching videos about dogs recently. Especially Corgi.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she's like watching videos about like very smart dogs and
Yeah.
different things that they do. So she says she wants a smart dog. And I said to her, you don't go to a pet store and they have it ranked from smart to stupid. The last dog I had was supposed to be a very smart dog, the breed. But the monster that I got was terrible.
Yeah.
The dog was terrible.
Mine is smart with some things and very stupid with other things. We trained him to
The dog I
respond.
had,
Go to your cage. We didn't teach him stay in your cage. So when we tell him to go, he goes and then he just leaves. So that's
the dog I had was a mess. Had serious separation anxieties. Whenever I used to leave the house to go to work, I'd come back and the apartment was completely trashed.
yeah. That's why we have cages. Very reason. Every stuffed animal was torn up.
I tried the cage, but then I get back and the dog's covered in its own poo.
Yeah.
And it's a complete mess as well, even in the cage. And my neighbors were complaining because he would make noises all day long in the cage.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a nightmare. Okay, finished. What's next? Is that finished?
That's it. We're pretty quick. 45 minutes. The resistance band, at least the first couple will take longer because I need to show you how to rig everything up.
Okay.
So that'll definitely go the full hour easily.
No problem. Cool.
Excellent. Well, I have to run to work.
No problem.
So we can figure out our schedule for next week. Okay. I'm assuming Tuesday is still good, but if not, just let me know before then.
Should be.
Okay. All right. Thank you, sir.
Have a good one.
You too.
Thank you.